What's up guys, just Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. Today's going to be Thursday the 14th of July. We've got a lot of confirmed deals to get through as well as I think it's 23 rumours in fact at the end guys. So before you start, as always, if you can smash 1,500 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content in the comments below and me your thoughts on today's rumours I should do in the next episode. And if you missed yesterday's video, that'll be down below in that description box guys. You know the drill, 8 a.m. transfers anywhere after 9 p.m. is a second video of the day. And I do promise there will be a second video of the day tonight. The reason it has been the last 2 days, I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Go. That is my excuse, guys. So let's start with the confirmed deals today. First up, we've got, it's going to be to do like 4 or 5 legends, and that's going to be the Indian Premier Futsal League. So it isn't transfer news as such, but it's actually some news regarding football in general. So it includes quite a lot of legends, including Ryan Giggs, we've got Deco, we have got Crespo, and apparently the president of the whole thing is Luis Figo. So on top of the first 3 players being Crespo, Deco, and Giggs, all 3 of these players will be competing. I'm not sure if Figo will be or not, but on top of those, we've got Paul Scholes, Ronaldinho, Salgado, and Falcao, which I believe is the freestyler, among many other players as well. And there's also a lot of Indian players on top of that. So this goes from 15th of July until the 24th, which I think, if it's televised, I'll definitely try and watch that. Then we go to the first actual transfer. That's going to be Alex Telles. Telles, I'm not sure when it is, but the Brazilian has officially gone to FC Porto from Galatasaray. So yes, there's in the potential part, and I said it was pretty confirmed, but it wasn't 100%. But now the fee is £5.53 million plus 10% of profit from any future sale. Last season he was on loan at Inter Milan, and I hope he is a rare card for FIFA 17. Then we go on to Morgan De Sanctis going to AS Monaco in France from Roma on a free transfer. It's a 1-year deal because his age is 39 years old, so it's getting on quite a bit now, although for a goalkeeper it's not actually the oldest. Then we got on to Ismaili Koubasi. It's a Turkish left back, formerly of Besiktas now, going to Fenerbahce. It's a free transfer for him, but they also signed this man, Martin Skrtel, yesterday as well. Or they haven't fully announced it yet, like Liverpool haven't announced this, but they posted pictures and stuff. He's passed his medical. So I'm like 99% sure this will be confirmed by Liverpool and Fenerbahce tomorrow as being fully done. So best luck to him. He's a good servant at Liverpool, although the last few years he wasn't actually that great. Apparently the fee is around £5 million. I'll definitely take that after he's a player for 8 years for Liverpool. Then we got on to Jordan Cousins today, going to QPR from Charlton for around 1.5 mil, or 1.3 million, sorry. They did say undisclosed, but most sites are saying around that area. Then we go on to Karim Demirbay, a German cam going to Hoffenheim. He joined Hoffenheim then from Hamburg for around £1.45 million. Then we go on to Jean-Philippe Goubamin. I apologize if I butchered that name, but he's gone to, I think that one's Mainz in the Bundesliga from Lens for £4.25 million. I think he's 20 years old, but I imagine he'll be playing first team football next season for the club. Then we got on to Sergio Canos, the young Liverpool youngster, or former Liverpool youngster now, finally making the switch to Norwich, and apparently the fee is £2.5 million, but that will rise potentially to 4.5. That also has a buyback clause in it as well, which is some very good business by us, because if he has a good season, we just buy him straight back. Then we got on to Marvin Martin today, going on loan to the club, which is going to be FCO Dijon from Lille, again on a loan deal. And then we got on to Thomas Callas, going out on loan yet again, this time to Fulham. That is from Chelsea, and last season he did help Middlesbrough get promotion to the Barclays Premier League. Then we got on to Ganser, a player that I was actually putting in yesterday's potential par. Apparently now will make the switch according to Sao Paulo's president. So Sevilla as a club haven't announced this yet, but Sao Paulo's president did come out yesterday on Brazilian TV and said it's all done and he should be a Sevilla player in the next couple of days. And that is after they missed out on Ben Arfa to Paris Saint-Germain, so when it is fully confirmed, I will also feature it in that video. Then we got on to Lucas Digne making the switch from Paris Saint-Germain to Barca for €20 million. So as of right now, it's around £14.03 million, and some sites are saying it's actually €16.5 million up front with €4 million as additional fees. And I'm pretty sure now I know why he's going to Barcelona, and I will show you that in a second during the potential transfers. Then we got on to Juan Jesus today, going to Roma. So kind of similar to Ganser, I'll put a picture on the screen right now of him actually at the Roma training camp. So this guy, it looks like it will be completed in the next couple of days. I'm assuming they wouldn't tweet out that picture if he wasn't joining. I know he has remained in the same league, but still for FIFA 17 he gets a few new links now at Roma. So now we got into something that I'm going to call like today in transfer history, and I'm going to try and add this to if not all episodes, most episodes. It's going to be a big deal that's happened on this day a few years ago, or over the years basically. So today we have got Raheem Sterling making the switch from Liverpool to Man City. Exactly 1 year ago today he joined them for £49 million. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below guys of the whole today in transfer history. If you want to see one of them every single episode, let me know down below. Then we got on to Hal Robson-Carney, the Welsh international international, the Welsh hero at Euro 2016, apparently offered £100,000 a week in China. So apparently Beijing Guan and also Jiangsu Suning have offered him £100k a week to join them in China. As right now he's a free agent, he's looking for a club, and if I was him, that's such a ridiculous offer. I have no idea what he's on at Reading, but honestly it'd be nowhere near 100k a week. And for a player, I'm no disrespect to him by the way, for a player of his ability, 100k a week is what most like really high-end Premier League players get. So I'm pretty sure Jamie Vardy's new contract right now at Leicester is actually 100k a week or around very close to that mark. And Robinson Kanu, I think he'd be kind of, I'm not going to call him stupid, but for a player again of his ability, I think that's definitely a much above his weight and would probably do well for himself. Then we got on to Johan Berg Gudmundsson, a Icelandic hero, I think, from Euro 2016. So apparently Burnley have agreed a 2.5 million fee with Charlton to sign the midfielder Gudmundsson, according to Sky sources. The player did feature for Iceland at Euro 2016 as they reached the quarter-finals. He looked like a pretty decent silver though if he was a centre mid, but unfortunately is a right midfielder. Then we got on to Adriano, and this is why Barca bought Digne. I completely forgot this guy still was at Barca, but now apparently he's going to Lazio, according to AS. Adriano has reached an agreement with the Serie A outfit and is now waiting to finalise his exit from Barcelona. Lazio are hopeful of being able to sign the man on a free transfer. AC Milan have also shown an interest in the former Sevilla man in the past, but he now looks set to move to the Stadio Olimpico. So again, Digne's gone to Barca to become the backup to Jordi Alba most likely. But for 20 million euros, that is one hell of an expensive backup. Then we got on to Wilfred Boney, a player that he was fantastic at Swansea City, made the big money switch, £30 million to Manchester City, and probably safe to say he's considered a flop. So according to multiple different outlets today, including a few Turkish ones, they're saying the Galatasaray rate to offer £3 million to loan Wilfred Boney from Manchester City, with the option to buy the Ivorian outright for €17 million next summer. It'd be around a £12 million loss on what they initially paid for him, but imagine at this point in time, £12 million for a Premier League club isn't too much to lose out on a player that hasn't really worked. So Boney, I still rate him, I think he'll do very well in Turkey. Then we got on to Baldo Diao Keita this time, a Spanish winger currently playing for Lazio, linked to Atletico Madrid. So Atletico Madrid have joined the growing pack of teams in pursuit of unsettled Lazio forward Keita, according to AS. Keita failed to turn up to Lazio's pre-season training, and he claimed he was being treated in an unacceptable way by the Serie A club. He's out of contract in 2018, and Lazio is seeking a fee of around €22 million for his services. The likes of Sevilla, Valencia, and Monaco all understood to be interested in the player. So Atletico have got a lot of competition on their hands. Then we got on to Antonio Barragan today. I think this guy used to play for Liverpool back in the day, but now is linked to Middlesbrough. So various different sources are saying Middlesbrough are set to complete the signing of Valencia defender Antonio Barragan on a 3-year deal. The newly promoted club are hopeful of also bringing in his teammate Alvaro Negredo. So Barragan would be a permanent basis, but Negredo would be a loan deal. Then we go on to Jonas Hector today, linked to Liverpool and Spurs. So according to Bild, Liverpool and Tottenham have not been put off by Cologne wanting £25 million for the 26-year-old defender Jonas Hector. It's a very short and sweet article, but I really hope this is true, because if we do get a player like Hector at left back, that would definitely fill me much more confidence than having Alberto Moreno there. Then we got on to Mario Lemina today. Leicester linked to Stoke City and Watford, but apparently now there's actually kind of an asking fee of €24 million. This is according to Sky Sports Italia, and they're saying that Stoke City have been told they'll have to pay a club record fee of €24 million, £20 million if they want to sign Mario Lemina from Juve. I'm pretty sure Stoke bought in Bulu for around £20 million back in January, but either way, Lemina, €24 million is the asking price, and I think Juve actually bought him for 7.5 just at the end of last month. It looks like Juve will try and turn some very quick profit on the former Marseille man. Then we go on to Simone Zaza today, the running man from the penalty shootout in the Euros. So as soon as he started that run up, I was like, he's going to miss this. That's far too confident. Now, of course, like I mentioned before, he did blaze it over the bar. But apparently today, according to Calcio Mercato, Wolfsburg are set to make a €25 million offer, which is £21 million for the Juventus striker. He has also been linked to a Premier League move to the likes of Crystal Palace. Then we go on to Daniel Rugani today. Yesterday he was linked to Everton, but apparently now Juve have turned down an offer from Arsenal. So again, this source is Calcio Mercato, and they're saying Juve have rejected a £25 million approach from Arsenal for the young defender, and this is not the first time they tried to sign. They actually tried to get him last summer as well. And I'm pretty sure he's regarded as one of the biggest talents right now in Italy. Then we got on to Kostas Manolas today, another player linked to Arsenal. So this is according to Corriere dello Sport. There's an Arsenal are considering making a move for Greek defender Kostas Manolas. The 25-year-old valued at £30 million is also wanted by Chelsea, but Roma are keen to hand him a new deal. But I'm pretty sure I saw reports the other day saying he's actually rejected that deal, but we'll have to wait and see. But it would be a very good centre-back for them next season. Then we go on to Nacho Fernandez, a player linked to Rome this time from Real Madrid. I also quickly want to mention how I think Manolas will be a fantastic partner for Koscielny next season as well. So now back on to Nacho Fernandez, a player, he's been at Madrid for a long time, but he doesn't really get too much game time at the moment. So according to Marca, Nacho is reconsidering his future at Real Madrid amid interest from Roma. Madrid want to keep hold of the defender, although the player knows that he's still likely to be considered as the club's fourth choice centre-back if he stays put. That is behind Pepe, Ramos and Rafael Varane. Roma did inquire about him signed back in January, and apparently the actual Roma coach has now said, we are talking with him. His agent could soon travel to the Italian capital to speak with Roma's sporting director, and if the defender does leave the Bernabeu, is expected to be on loan with a future option to buy. And now according to Sky Sports News, Newcastle midfielder Gini Wijnaldum is among Everton's top transfer targets this summer. The Dutchman would cost in a fee or a region of around £25 million. Everton have made tentative inquiries about Wijnaldum's situation right now at St James's Park, but apparently Rafa Benitez has already said publicly he wants to keep hold of all the big players to help get him straight back to the Premier League. So despite him saying no senior players currently for sale, they've asked for 25 million for Wijnaldum and 35 million for Sissoko. So that's 60 million combined. I think it'd be very hard for him to turn that down if it was offered. And let's face it, they bought Wijnaldum for just £14.5 million just 12 months ago. Then we got on to Vincent Kompany today, linked to Besiktas. So according to Fanatic, Besiktas have begun discussions regarding a move for Manchester City defender Vincent Kompany, with the Turkish champions in the process of drawing up a contract. Personally, I don't believe this one, but this one could well be led on by this next one. John Stones apparently just days away from completing the switch to City. So according to TalkSport today, Man City are poised to complete the £53 million signing of John Stones in the next few days after acquiring Nolita and Ilkay Gundogan already this summer. Like I mentioned in the last couple of episodes, apparently Everton will probably replace in the likes of Rugani or potentially Koulibaly from Napoli. Then we go on to Kevin Gameiro today, linked to Atletico Madrid, and not for the first time. So according to L'Equipe, Atletico Madrid have held talks with the agent of Sevilla striker Kevin Gameiro. Last season's Champions League runners-up are on the hunt for a new striker, and Gameiro is a long-term target. It also mentions how the club and the players' agents did meet around 2 weeks ago to discuss a deal, and Gameiro, who is also admired by Barcelona, scored 29 goals in 52 matches last season. And now we go on to Gonzalo Higuain, the Argentine striker. Yesterday, I mentioned quite heavily how he was linked to Arsenal and just a little bit West Ham, but apparently now, I also mentioned, by the way, how a Chinese offer did come in and he rejected it, but it's come out today how much they actually offered him per week. So according to Sky Sports, the striker has rejected an offer of £800,000 per week from Habai China Fortune. If this is true, I'm not sure what's going through Higuain's mind rejecting that amount of money. I know obviously the love of football and stuff, but if you're offered, honestly, ask yourself, if you're offered £800,000 a week, would you take that or not? So on £800,000 a week, a year, Higuain would earn £41.6 million a year. Like, that is ridiculous. But compared to like Ronaldo and Messi, these are in euros, by the way. Messi earns 20 million euros a year, Ronaldo 21. The highest paid player in China right now, 20 million euros a year, which is Hulk. So he over doubles that. So let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Now we go on to CESC Fàbregas, linked to Manchester United. So basically what the Daily Mirror are trying to say is that Fàbregas right now, he isn't actually guaranteed a position if the likes of N'Golo Kante, Rajan Nainggolan or Andre Gomez join Chelsea. And if that does become the case, Mourinho will jump on that and try and sign the midfielder. Then we got on to N'Golo Kante himself. Apparently has now been offered a big new deal to stay at Leicester City. It's an improved 4-year contract in an attempt to persuade him to stay with the Premier League champions, according to Sky sources. Reports in France say that Chelsea have agreed a fee of £29 million with Leicester for Kante to join Antonio Conte's side, but we understand that isn't the case. They also mentioned how Kante was off this contract before the start of Euro 2016. So the man that featured yesterday is in it again. So apparently now, according to Barca want a fee of at least 20 million euros if Man City found their interest in the goalkeeper Bravo. So not too many people are sure whether Pep Guardiola will stick with Joe Hart as his number one next season, and Bravo could well be quite a viable option. Barca are not planning on selling either ter Stegen or Bravo, according to the sporting director, who recently said the two are going to continue at Barcelona. But Bravo himself may want to switch after ter Stegen apparently was told they'd be the goalkeeper for league and also Champions League matches. Then we got to Karim Benzema today, linked to Juventus. According to Calcio Mercato, they're saying that Juve are eyeing up a move for Real Madrid striker Karim Benzema, but face competition from Wolfsburg, who've also had a €30 million bid rejected. €30 million seems far too cheap. If a Premier League club was going in for him, it'd be about £17 million. But either way, apparently according to Tuttosport as well, they basically want Benzema to replace Morata, who went in the opposite direction. Juve did have Alexis Sanchez as their first choice target, but they have found it difficult to prize the Chilean away from Arsenal. Juventus may be very much interested in Benzema, but it looks like Madrid, they won't be considering to sell him. So I don't know, they're kind of like a bit of a stalemate right now, because Juve do want a striker, but they're trying to find the right one and kind of at the right price. And finally, we end things on Leroy Sané today, apparently on his way very soon to Manchester City. So according to Bild, Leroy Sané has agreed to join Man City on a 4-year deal, and Schalke are awaiting City's offer. The fee for when both clubs reach an agreement could be worth up to €55 million or £46.5 million, and City's offer should arrive in the next week. And I personally find it quite strange how the player and the club have agreed something the two clubs haven't as of yet. So that covers all today's potential transfers as well as confirmed stuff at the very beginning. So as always guys, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. 1,500 likes would be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts on today's rumours I strew in the next episode. And if you missed yesterday's video, let me down below in that description box guys. You know the schedule, 8 AM is transfers, anywhere after 9 PM is the second video of the day. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.